Okay, all right. Welcome again to the Print Double Show here. If you are joining me here, I ask that you please share the show and send it over to other people so other people can see what we're about to discuss here tonight. Okay, we're about to discuss here tonight. Be having a conversation with the global chairman of the Zpmd global chairman here. So I'll ask that you please share the show here. Today is the 7th of 2025 September. The year is going down, it's flying down very fast. By the time we make up our mind, we'll be in December, then snow, then we all done with the month of the year of 2025. We had in a different year. So please share the show, share the show, share the show, share the show. The global chairman will be joining me. I'm waiting for him to join from the back. Once I see the global chairman seated in that chair of his, then of course I'll bring it on. Then we get started conversation right there. We're not going to waste time tonight. The global chairman going to be spending 1 hour with us, and that's what we're going to do tonight with the global chairman. We're not going to stay too much time with the global chairman because the global chairman got to be doing some global stuff, and he's going to be basic tonight. But we asked for 1 hour, and he agreed to give us that 1 hour. So we're going to use that 1 hour here. Very good and very good, clever to hear tonight, and he shared his show so people can see. He's the global chairman of the Zoe Manuel Pennon movement. He is the, I don't know how long he's been global chairman, but he's going to tell us tonight how long he's been a global chairman and what they are doing. We see the senator is in two zones. He's in Grand Gita County. He's been there now over the weekend. I think he be leaving or he left already to go back to Monrovia. But tonight, the global chairman of the Zpmd movement is here with us, and we are happy tonight to have him here with us tonight. Share the show to those who want to listen and watch the honorable man speaking to his people. There were a couple allegations and a couple things said about the honorable man, so he's here tonight too to debunk some of those things and make clear the record here too tonight. And he will be giving an update on their movement. So tonight, as we all know, it's not going to be easy here tonight. The chairman was here with me. I think last year it was the chairman last time coming here, but tonight he's here. He's in the back. Let me bring the chairman on, share the show, and then chairman Troka from Iowa, Des Moines. Chairman looking sharp.
And I'm at work anyway, but go ahead.
Yeah, we looking sharp.
You're looking sharp too. I like your shade.
Thank you. You can't lose no weight. That's good.
Yeah.
God lose couple of weights and things like that.
I know.
So, Chairman, how's everything with you?
Yeah, everything is fine. I'm doing great. I know. Yesterday being 1 year since I had the accident.
Oh yeah, I saw you posted the
Yesterday, I
so
know.
yeah, sorry, but I think after yours then was mine though.
Yes, you called me. You called me after 2 days. There, I heard about yours.
I say I should I call him
Yeah.
because by the time I call you, it even take 2 3 days. Then
The transfer of accident.
yeah, I think I should have called you. I say I knew I was not going to call the chairman because how can I just call the chairman then boom?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I think I picked you up on his phone. He just ran in my car.
Yeah, yeah,
So
for you.
back. So how the movement? How your the ZPND going?
Well, the movement is fine. From our communication and our daily, uh, routine and everything we've been doing, we know that movement is doing well, pretty good. But for me, I'm the global chairman, but I don't run the day-to-day affairs of the movement.
The movement, yeah.
So I think the chairman is well suited to well suited.
Rufus that run it. Rufus Tickler.
Yeah, Rufus, he runs it, and at the same time, in consultation with Nakiku in Zvedu Grand Gita County.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
that's that's good. So, Chairman, we here to just have a discussion here. Questions will be asked. If you agreed, we will open the line for people to ask you also.
Yes.
You don't want people to ask, yeah, have a
No. I'm a political animal. I agree for people to ask, but they should just be do it with civility and,
yeah.
uh, and with respect.
No. We don't allow people to disrespect
Oh,
our
yeah. So,
so yeah, they call the number, they want to ask question, they can
mhm.
ask the question. If you don't want to answer, you don't answer. You want to answer, you answer that. Nobody can compel you to answer a question or questions that you don't want to answer.
Okay.
So let's start from the senator coming into the U.S. I think it was in August. I
Hmm.
saw in they drove from Minneapolis and they came to your place. I saw the video, and then all of a sudden the senator was at the town hall meeting. You talked to him to do that.
Well, yes. After the Argonauts have met the guidelines set by the global community chairman, we give them the go ahead to go, and we were in consultation with the senator, and you saw how the meeting went.
Hmm.
But what precipitated my coming here tonight, I
We
will
would
be.
we would talk about that,
Yeah,
Jim.
yeah, no, I know, but I will elaborate on a lot of things
So
tonight. But
after the, I just wanted to know if you had to say
yeah,
what
yeah, the senator, not of,
since
of
that was a first time doing that. Since he been coming here, and I think you're listening to other people too. Oh, want to meet the senator? I think that then that was a good advice that you're giving
well,
to his people.
yeah, yeah, Mr. Double, you know that the senator is representing a county. He's the senator of Grand Union County. As a matter of fact, he's a senior senator of Grand. He's answerable to every citizen from Grand Union. No matter where you come from, irrespective of your political affiliation or attachment.
Hmm.
But the problem here is that some people here, when you live in the diaspora, it doesn't mean that you can respect your leader.
Yeah.
When they want to do it, that it's not demandable. It's something that can be done through respect and
Hmm.
advancement. Because the senator, when he comes here, he becomes stranger to everybody. So while it is true that senator becomes stranger to every one of us, if I challenge Yoga, if I'm hosting the senator, I will go to the senator. The Des Moines community or the Librarian community of Iowa, wants to have a town hall meeting with you. They will arrange it and set the ground and through our help, then we will look at the guideline, we will look at the protocols before we give the senator. Mind you, the senator, anytime he comes here, he's visiting America. If he goes somewhere and confusion ensues, you know, there might be, oh, why did the man go do down there? Why he wants to do? He went on outside. He
Hmm.
went on family visit. So we want to do it through the protocol that when anything happens tomorrow, the senator will have record to say, oh no, they invited me. Yeah, so nobody is above the law in America yet. So that what we've been telling them, and they were not. So once the Grand Jury Association met that criteria and the protocol set, we decided for the senator to go. As a matter of fact, it becomes he's on the global wing. So that's it.
That's good. Well, I enjoy that.
Yeah,
All along we've been asking that the senator, to speak to his people, and he did it. I must give him a hand of applause for doing that, and thanks also for even, I mean, getting engaged, I mean, involved in that for the senator to go meet his people.
yeah.
We need more of that.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, Mr. The main reason that we spoke, it was I think on the 27th, 20 something of last month.
Mhm.
Stephen, do you know Stephen Dway?
Yeah, I know Stephen Doyle. Stephen Doyle, he used to work with Senator Pennell. When I was chief of officer to Senator Pennell, Stephen Doyle was filing clerk in the office there. So
Okay,
I know him too good. He been working with me, and we all been working together.
yeah, so I mean, know him too good.
I know him.
He was here on my show, but, oh, I think 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
and he made some allegations about the global chairman.
Wow. Yes, I think if you know, this is what precipitated my coming here tonight, because sometimes there are some news when it comes from somewhere. If you don't talk, then people will be carrying it around. We all live in America here.
Yeah.
Listen to him bizarrely, he just talking on your show. But for me, I know I only know Steven. Steven came from, I think the only time I saw Steven is before I could see Steven. Steven is not a small boy. He's just a farm man, but he's not a small boy. Before I saw Steven is already you're having beer. And when he came from Sano, and you're living with foster father, the late, Igarido, before we crossed to Africus. So Steven and myself, we almost in the same age range. And so he's a friend and brother.
What year are you talking about?
I'm talking about around 86, 87 before I saw, before the war.
Before the Civil War.
Yeah, you are dealing with.
I'm gonna play some of what he said.
Yeah.
Then I will make you to speak to that.
Yeah, thank you.
I got the tape here in the back.
Yeah. One thing I like about you are open to everything.
When I'm coming on these shows, I don't leave the evidence back. I bring them with me. So this is the gentleman. Do you know him?
Yeah, I know him. It's my little brother.
So I'm gonna play about many or so. He questioned your education, your credentials.
Yeah.
Let me play. I want you to hear it from him.
Yeah, go ahead.
13 over 100. The records are there. EBA. Now EBA gave me the test. That UNDP gave me the test. What bank UNDP program? Who can take up the test? Get a test for who?
Well, he said he said he pushed your strings, and the people call him and say they begin to sing here.
No. So I never, not you go to the recording there. So never. So I never recommend to represent RRA financial job. In our office, they have people that got degree in our office on their own extent. They can hold the first man that graduated 2008, I think 2008 in our office. They stay there when you went, you start working for Zosen 2005. You stay in our office, stay, and when I say you honor me, you stay in our office. The guy is a good guy for AMU there. The guy so had a vacancy there. You know this is all Chile from America to come. Chile go see, then you wear me choir gown, you say you wear blue gown in America. I'm not gonna communicate in America when you graduate from. You can see one of your classmates, you taking picture of one, just stay on the wall, you take a picture of it. And you put it on Facebook, all around, put publish it, put John Morel, they come in Chile came here. We just got the news, but that time when I was so, I was saying EPA. So I told her, I said, you remember, so yes, you're treating you. That's what I left from here for. The man told I was going to Chile. Guess what? Chile went there, 1 2 years, 10 years on probation on the post period document. Chile now get one paper for 2 zones. One paper, high school document say you don't have it. Then you questioning me, my credential.
The guy questioned your credentials, Terry. He says, so question your credentials, then he questioned your credentials.
Well,
you don't have no friends.
I just want you, for the benefit of the listening audience, I want you to give me chance. Let me really elucidate on what I want to tell Stevie. Stevie is a brother, I respect him. But Stevie, he doesn't. If you listen to that man, does he look like a degree holder? They're making on your show with emotionality, and they tie with their soul that they come into. But only he alone. The reason why I came here tonight is that for all of them, even down to the runner, Dubai, they give me respect. I don't buy respect from people. Stephen doesn't know. Stephen even doesn't know when the movement was formed. Stephen, you down there, he doesn't know. Only he says, "Steve me." He says, "Steve me." Steve me, do it. These are the kind of people that spoil the education system in Liberia. It's a disastrous situation for Liberia for these kind of people to say they graduated from university. They got 2 types of graduates. They got quantitative graduate and qualitative graduate. Stevie is one of the quantitative graduates. Those people, they are just quantitative, because he graduated because of a long service. But I just want to tell you something to just lay the basis of, how. I went to Liberia 2004 upon the recommendation of Jackson Doe to serve as director of dispatch at the executive mansion. I never worked with Zoe. When I got in Monrovia, I was between Zoe and Che Doe. They were asking me, Che said I should come work in the port. Zoe said I'm going to come work with him. But then looking at myself, after I just came from ES, I stayed 14 years. So I wanted to equip myself educationally and professionally. That's how I chose the Jackson Doe's position at the mansion. When I was working at the mansion, I worked with Google people. I worked with the late Lauren George. I worked with Asenyole. I worked with Zulu. Ronald Zulu in that place. In fact, Serena Sifos, ask them. I went to China. I got my certificate from China, 2 certificates from China. I went to GIMPA, Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration. I got a certificate from there. I went to LIMPA in Monrovia there. Somebody say I was sending to you, you post and see telling me professionally before I went to Zoe office, I was well equipped. I went to Zoe office around 2007, 2008 when Nito Light was at the, when he was appointed. I went first as a AA, administrative assistant on a Nito Light, and from there Nito left and I became the resource officer. At that time there was no position for chief of office staff. I went to school with good people. I got my classmates, people who I will name here tonight. Yeah, the Sunday ones are in the office there, here myself. Chester Grant, Atosi Wadoyi, Ellis Yala, Casio Romeo in Zvedro. I got Sophie Nika. I got Ziaga. Those people there myself, we sat down on the same bench. They know me. They know how. You can ask Dr. Baba. They know. I went to school. I went to Google school. I went to Monrovia 1985 and I attended school, high school in how they call it, play Ophi, Jacotown area they call it Notre Dame Our Lady Institute. The school runs from ABC to 8th grade. I was in the 7th grade and I went Monrovia and I got that school there. I got double promotion from that school. I'm telling you, and they made me with the student council president. And I automatically promoted to every. Standard Zero is in Philadelphia. I don't beg around for school. Before I went to Zoe office, I was in administration already. And Zoe called me. In fact, Zoe wanted for Nelson Wright to be the chief of officer, but Nelson Wright. I been refusing to work with Zoe because he's my little brother. I went to Zoe office. I met Stevie there. These are the guys you're talking about. This is my graduation. You will see some of my picture. And
after he said it, I did my own research.
Yeah.
With your consent. I got your pictures. He said he didn't see you just stood up with yourself, took the picture. But I want to show we do these things so that we gotta be fair and balanced.
Complete naivety. That man, he doesn't know what he's doing.
So
so let me just
if you go to Google here.
Yeah.
You go to the school website. You
type
the person name in there. They will tell you when the person graduated.
Yes.
And when they graduated. They will tell you. If they don't graduate, they will tell you.
Besides that,
you can be anywhere in the world and do that and go on the school website.
Well, besides that,
Mr. Global,
yes.
I want the world to see. So I'm going to show a couple of the pictures.
Okay, go ahead.
But as we're moving along, we want the world to see. So I went on a global area and got a couple of pictures. This is the graduation here. I think it was 2022.
2023.
2023, I mean.
Yeah.
So you see, no, I gotta go this way. So these are the class of 2023.
That's my son and my wife.
The man's son is and his wife.
Okay.
Right there with the dad. And then these are
okay. So those who behind me there,
the band got classmates. These are people behind him. these are the people behind the global chairman. And we got to be straight up here and be fair to ourselves. So the global chairman got all these, and I went in and got and did it, and this is another certificate for let me see here. It said it from the Tajan University
TNG.
of Technical and Education of Republic of China.
Yes, 2005.
It's a certificate. It's 2005 here. They recognize more 2005 here. This is to clarify that Cherry Jiroka has successfully completed the 2005 training course on the on computer net application technology for African computer technology personnel at the Tangier University of Technology. Okay, so that's another paper there from 2005 here. Let's see here again. You got this one from the Liberia Institute of Public Administration. As a Monrovia Liberia Certificate of Participation. This is to clarify that Mr. Sam, that's Cherry S. Droga has satisfactorily completed the course in public what's this academic formational and what implementation.
No, policy analysis and implementation.
Implementation.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did this one here in 2004.
And that's for LIMPA. I know.
Yeah.
And I went to Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration.
Yeah,
October
18, 2004.
Yeah, 2022.
This is the other one from the Des Moines Area Community College. This was done associate in art. It was completed in 2023. So these are papers that the global one went to school. You got people who should.
So, let me tell you, I'm so proud of myself because
people don't be afraid to shoot. That's why you do. When they accuse you, somebody come and question your credential, you lay it out. My man Bobby Tore did it, and man probably GED.
Yes, but even
all the way until you got to the University of Minnesota.
Let me tell you, I'm the only person who still having my SSO card. My grip in Liberia, all my thing from ABC all the way to 12 grade. But let me just tell you something, Prince.
Yeah.
You see, these are people that can just carry news. And you came to challenge Zoe. You said Zoe say you scored 13 over 100. What you have to do with me? In fact, let me just tell you clearly. Look at what the man saying. That man is not correct. He's not even focused. And he was too emotional. He came on your show with emotionality. Look at what the man is saying. That the guy job at LRA for Grand G there. Then Zoe, look, let me tell you, Zoe don't know anything about job business. Finda, when I was director of dispatch at the Marshall, as Serena Sibo, I worked along with Finda Bono. Finda Bono was director of press during Judy Bryant time. So she and myself, because of that cordiality, and we understood each other that time. I traveled. I came to America 2011. So when I went 2022, then Zoe went to Jamaica Resort, where he and Vina were lecturing, and Vina asked for me. Where is the boy that was working with Jackson Doe? And she doesn't know money, only dispatch. So Zoe said, oh, Charlie. He said, yeah, where is he? I was in the hotel when Zoe called me. She said, Vina said, you should come. I went there and she asked me what I wanted to work in Liberia. And I told her, yes. That's she called LRA. You see how Stephen can, concoct story, you see how they can just lie deliberately. Stephen is not mine. I respect him. He worked with him, but let me just tell you, all of them, all the children that move with Stephen, they know his, understanding, they know his IQ. Stephen is not a professional character. This is why you don't even know what to say. You will compare yourself with. They may work with me when I was chief of officer to Zoe. And they may never wrote one. Acceleration is Stephen Rice. Any ideological statement. I will give him $500. He and myself bring it on your show here. So we do dictation. Let him come on your show. Because I work with him. No, let me tell you, all the beginnings are talking all around here. I know that.
You say what was his position in the senator's office?
That man was just there as a bad tutor. He was only there. We accommodated him.
No. You see, the man was a
But why he does that's the job of the fighting clan. When the senator goes somewhere, he goes there. Even when the senator going to Israel, he goes with the senator. So let me just tell you one thing.
He comes and then he make a report though.
No, Stevie can never make report. I challenge him. This is why they can always make you a vassal.
How would the man join? Can't do it.
Those offices, they are there for accommodation. Those who want to go to school. Some of them, don't get me wrong. Some of them, they need to be grateful to Onropeno because he accommodated you. And you know, look at Stevie that joined. He said he came from Nigeria. I listened to him. When we went to Bolegen, it's still then he challenged a foster father, may his soul rest in peace. I know they do a family. They are a clever set of people. When I was teaching, when we crossed the Kavala River, and, you know, we were the first batch of teachers with ADRA. And I didn't just get on the teaching field, they gave tests, aptitude tests. And we that scored Google grade, a father hired me. And our classroom teacher, look, I taught a first grade from ABC to 6th grade. I taught Simeon going. I taught Desinimo. So if you even teach people and they know both, I mean, like, you finish knowing both already. I taught my little brother, I said, there are scores of people, there are numerous of people that I cannot check yet now. And you know, all of them, the people there. I bet in the ADRA system, we all work with ADRA. I got my former white mates, all of them, they are still living. So Stevie, you don't get, that was a first job, and also accommodated in our office. I met him there. I didn't say anything, but tell him when he myself in the office there, I was doing all my paperwork right in front of them. Ask the or Lucina in the office there, ask one check data. My education is not hearing. Even down to my beginning Sylvester Craft and Dixon Nemo. They know these are the things that one begin date or money iron going on in Israel there. Money iron going on for civil service test, and the man brought a test paper, the man brought a grade, he put it on Facebook. What you think you can bring your own public test? If you don't, if somebody don't challenge them, one begin challenge money going went to the college there. Before you go low then money he become the college president. So don't just provoke people. They should start provoking. Some of them went to school when education was education. During those days, 6th grade is equivalent to BSc now, then 12th grade equivalent to master degree. So when I was going to school, where were you? You came from Sando. When you came from Sando, I don't know, because all the Sando people I know them, they are clever set of people. But you, Stephen, I don't want to go down that route with you because you know I just want to provide clarity.
The man were with the movement. So the man in the office.
The first thing the man came on your show, maybe you don't remember that part. He doesn't know the time the movement was formed. And he said 2011. And, you know,
maybe the man forgot. What one the movement was formed?
The movement. Look, I'm one of the crafters and the framers of the movement. May so rest in peace. The Emedoro, the late Emedoro, right until the U.S. Camper, 2005 and 2004 around August, we went and established, we crafted a small document for the movement. I named it Zpmd Movement for Development. And Emma and myself, we worked together. The first chairman was John Galley. So he doesn't know, if you don't know about things, don't just put yourself there. Some of them I started meeting them lately when I was, when I went to Zoe's office. I got Google people that I work with. I got Google people that know me. I came in America 2014, my first convention. I became the chairman of the election commission for the Grand Leader Community. And I was speaking crown there when we were having the debate. No, I see what kind of position he has ever occupied. Before going to Zoe office, Zoe was his first employer. From the agriculture, he can never pronounce. The man who called himself steaming. You don't know. You got phonetics issue. Because it's so bizarre for you to come and compare yourself with me. Even the Edward Joe.
The man not comparing himself with you. The man, we just show the man now. So I think when he come again, I think he's watching.
No, if he comes. I don't think he's coming. Yeah, I want to
come to debate you, but you just show to the board that you.
No, if he wants, you can throw that.
You question your education.
Yeah,
and you just
but I just want to tell, I just want to tell you that job was not ground GDS job. And besides that, I've been doing a lot of things for Zoe. If I even want to work with Zoe, am I wrong? For you to say, the guy gave the carry, the guy get out, fell down from the sky. No, Zoe did not give me that job. Zoe helped in the effort to connect me with Finna. And that job was given to me by Finna. And that grant you that job. So you want to tell me the job you're doing now, the agriculture? Look, there are a lot of communication between Stephen and myself. And I know that, he doesn't have the IQ. The French know, they know, all of them know. You see, Professor Craig, I respect him a lot because Professor Craig is a good writer. Professionally. Yeah, Dixon Nemo there, those are people. You think Professor Craig sometimes he writes, I can go in inbox and I correct him. Because the player, idea start, they play another man idea begins. No man is, has monopolies over education. You hear me? For all some of that went to or the olden day school, grammatically, that education foundation. It's the mental foundation. It's a why
the current day school.
Yeah, what you say?
Is he questioning the current day schools?
No, I'm not questioning the current day school because some of them myself will argue. I would say some of them achieve bullet education more especially during our days. Yeah, during our days, I'm coming to that. During our days, teacher was the only source of income, of information in our villages. Even teacher was the only source of somebody who have a radio in the town. Teacher will have it rice, money, and everything. But these days, students get back around more than any other. The students get money more than teacher. It left with you how you equip yourself. If you see some of them are graduating and exhibiting what they graduated, and demonstrating their graduation, they are good people. But now, during those days, education was compulsory. Right now, it's not compulsory, Prince. So let me just be very fair with you. And I want to tell you, I went to school here, I didn't do online. As my baby, they get Teresa Philip. A lot of people, they used to see me on campus every day. This is why I didn't graduate 2020 because, when the COVID-19 came, they were doing online classes. I don't know it, so I didn't go to school. Then from there, 2021, I started. Look, Prince, I'm so proud. Charles Taylor was having associate degree, college degree when you were president of the Republic of Liberia. When you counting all the degree people, you say all the degree people from 1 year come now, I will be there. And I'm still, I'm proud of what I have. So, Stephen, when you say that, if you're doing it, you really condemnation at me. My children, they are looking at you, my brothers, and those who respect my education, who have seen me demonstrating, and physically, they will respect me. You know that, Stephen. You know that. I've been in our office, I do all my documentation right in front of you. I don't go in the beyond it. In fact, I used to stand and right in front of every one of you. So that you would come here to say, I know where you coming from. You know where I'm coming from. When I was chief of officer to Zoe, you don't know. You think I was not chasing money. This is why I went to school. I'm in a place there. If somebody get a degree from America or Prince, you should know why the person passed through. More especially at my age. So I'm proud of what I have. And I'm not resting. These are the people that will say, you went to Zoe. You say Zoe don't go, Zoe been in Zion. I don't know how many years now. Zoe, when Zoe came from Ivory Coast, setting down, they interviewed Zoe. And that I'm not come to America. They interviewed Zoe at Rawa International Airport. And they said, when will you graduate? And Zoe said, no, I left from there. Because you can't recall. Then they say, wow. So Zoe said that I got money to graduate. I can pay for even title degree. But when I graduate now, the people will not believe it. So no need for me to suffer myself. So does Zoe require a document to be senator of Grand County? In fact, our constitution relies on all those things, even down to the presidency. So why you will come here, you come when there is any issue between you and Zoe, why you do transfer or aggression? Transfer or aggression, Stevie. You don't do that. You don't transfer your aggression to me. And you think
the bullet will take.
Yeah, but I'm not a senator. No, my duty is. No, let me tell you about my global chairmanship. Let me tell you one thing, Prince. I'm not solely global chairman of Zoe. If anybody wants to hire me and say, "Oh, my man, we want for you to do this," I will help you. Mr. Tewin Gonglo, the Councillor Gonglo, did it here. I serve as chairman for the friend of Gonglo here. And, and I worked with him. And he saw me, he saw what I did. All these Mano boys, all the Dio boys, all these Nima people asked him. I live in Des Moines. I Vani Saki then. I'm not a small man here. Yeah, man, people come to me for consultation. And you will come here to besmell my character, to malign me, you know me.
No, global, we just show to the world that you indeed got all your credentials now that you question is just show to the world that you obtain these things. So somebody go to school in America here, and the people here can't tell you, say, no, you gotta go through the thing because the people these universities, these colleges and things, their reputation is on the line. It's on like back on what it
if you go to LRA now, Prince, you can do your research, go to 2P, even they so rest in peace. Donna, the former LRA boss. We sat down and together, those people respect me. Ask Benny and Samuel Benny, ask Montgomery. Some people to see me as a friend. He will say, I don't have document. Go to LRA, call LRA, let it open my file. And I gave them more than 5 certificates with my degree. So you see me, if you get your degree, you got it for your family. If I get my degree, I got it for my family. What are you doing with your degree? You and myself, if you want to come and challenge me, I know because I don't do it with Rochorin and because the man said, and we don't. But for you and myself, we equal. Because I told you, Jenna, before I saw you in Israel, you having beer already in the 80s. So you know, small man, not because you fine. So if you want to challenge me, you must come for the challenge. I know the people there. They did it to someone when you sit down in your house. I'll give you one example, Jenna. One of my brothers, money I'm going from the Neo Bell. The man was in Israel there. He said, oh yeah, money. You ain't one guy will ask. He said, money, I don't know anything. Money, I went to the community college. The man went to the college, the man became the president. Right now, he's the alumni, president for the Grand United Community college. You think we don't know those people there? Give the man the flower while the man is alive. You think I don't follow you? I follow every one of you. I know your IQ. I know your limitation. I know why you go in. The only thing you go in, that chuchu lesson. You good in chuchu. But that what you can do, go to the person that what you used to do to Zoe with those guys. So that's your fee. You got your area. Tell me, ask any of these guys and what else Stephen has ever written any ideological. That why you see Stephen can always send an emoji when the people writing something against you see you will never write any kind of good sentence. You will just see, try it right now. Try it right now. That's all. I know all of you. I know those children there that I respect. And some of them myself, we can interact educationally. I write in the inbox, they write in my inbox. You will come here to tell the whole world that and I here and I stick myself in the corner. Even my son you saw there, he got BSc. You hear me? My two children, my brother there, all of them, they got degree. I know my daughter just graduated from Spain. You can compare yourself with my children before even my daughter who is in the 4th grade. You can stand up because you don't have the fundamental education.
Mr. Jiroga, let us not go there right there.
Let me tell you, you saw how the man talk on your show emotionally. You saw how the man was talking. I said to say him, I said, we have messed on with people.
Discredit the things the man said, those allegations, those things he said.
So that's it. Tell you when somebody is sitting down, those who boast with education, boasting, or because I'm not boasting. I'm not a boastful person when it comes to education. Your everybody that went to Africa saw me. I've never become flat corridor in any organization. I said if I don't want to be.
Did you work with the foreign ministry?
Huh?
Did you work with the foreign ministry at any time?
No. I have not worked with the foreign ministry. I work with Post and Telecommunication. I work with Ministry of State for Presidential Affairs. There I work with I work with Joe as when he was representative. Joe becomes senator. I can only go down and run campaign for those people then when when Joe wins, they come back, then they be the one to enjoy this thing. But that some of the results you see here today, because they say, well, I left the teaching fee because you will teach and show people the way, but you always remain mixed up. Teaching is a noble profession, but when the people go, they will never remember you. Oh, yeah, Mr. Yoga. Yeah, Mr. This. Oh, Mr. Double. No. Stephen, you need to desist. You know that already you know me, you've been moving with me. Once you're in your office there, I'm not somebody for you to just sit down here. In fact, Prince calls Federal Multilateral and asked for the vice principal for student affairs, Tomo Maxwell Pajibo. They are beginning to call Pajibo one of the beginning that always writes for Zo. Tomo Pajibo son. His father and myself. I said, we and degree in it, we used to fight. Who was school? I just agree. Who was scored the best grade? We opened the embassy of seeking for human quota as Federal Multilateral High School. You hear me? We opened the EL mod.
Let us go a little bit now to the movement, the Zoe Panel movement, which of course that you were chairman for that movement. Why is it that those guys that left the movement, the guys that were part of the movement, I mean, like Ronald Dubayou, Stephen Sylvester Crab, even the Stanley Doe guy, there are a lot of them. They were there. They saw the movement. They have to form that movement. And all of a sudden, they are not in the movement no more. And their plan now is to stop the senator at 23 years instead of 32 years. First of all, do you have anything against these guys?
Nothing. First and foremost, I want to recognize their organization, the NTZ, No to Low organization. It's a good organization. But you see, one good thing is that we all were together. So if you see soldier leaving camp, in America, soldier can defect. At some time, you will go to them and say, look, we'll make our veteran. I see the NTZ as an extension of the Zoe Panel movement because all of them down there, all of them work with Zoe. You hear me? But right now, to control them is very hard because they are in a conglomeration stage. You see, when it comes to people forming a political cluster, you have to be very careful because the NTZ, they are people that most of them, they are from our camp. But most of them work with Zoe. The only thing I see, I call it Zoe Panel days are normal. Look, I know that all of them, they are educated, but when you say somebody days are normal, then maybe you're talking about, 1 more or 3 or something, but somebody got almost 5 years, you're talking about 1,800 days, you're talking about year can be normal. So I don't care what they do, they are still, those people, Zoe is their senator. All of them, they find avenue to be playing, baby with their senator. So I don't see any bad thing. And let me tell you, the movement will also help, to correct some of the lapses. It's better. I told some of my people yesterday, I said nobody should. The only thing I want them to refrain from is to be some of them, they should refrain from being insulted and abused. That's all. It's a good movement because right now, you got 4 years. So some of the team, Joe was senator for, he won 3 times as representative. So he just transitioned to the senatorial area. So 2 years. So if you say Joe, stay, so the man stay 2 years senator. So right now he covers the whole county. So there are something there. Some of them, we work with them, we know them. So when they say Joe is not doing this, maybe we tell them that we can do it. But most of the things that they are talking about now, Zoe are done everything. Some of them here, they dealt with Zoe. They wrote good things about Zoe. So I will not do that. Because if I work with you, Prince, if I work with you and I know you, once I look at you and you're not going my way, I will just renege and sit down, and watch you doing things. But I will not dance with you, move with you. Then from there, I want to denigrate you. I promoted you yesterday. Then you denigrated me. I mean that you're talking to your own self. And I told it's a political contemporary period. So in this contemporary dispensation, there are movement that will be funny. These people now they brought about NTZ. The other people brought. I just saw yesterday they got tax for the re-election of Zoe Panel 2029. Then they get yes to Zoe. Then they get movement to meeting Zoe. You see how many movement has been funded? How many movement? You know how many movement now? So some children, the people, they know already that all of you been moving together yesterday, promoting Zoom, promulgating his agenda. And the man is up now. So maybe when there is a political misunderstanding, it can be resolved. No, I respect Ronald Dobaju. As a matter of fact, we all came here. I'm Ronald Dobaju. They demand I graduated from the place before he went, he got two masters now. He's a little boy I respect. Even the Sylvester crowd who sitting, down there as
I want to play your. I'm play a video. Let me play a video. Cry. Do you know this guy in the video?
Yeah. Yeah, play.
The picture in the garden, you know who picture is that?
Yeah.
Who picture in crying?
So Pedro, I think he would be the rightful person to come and defend that one. That's so
you seen the picture?
Yeah, I seen that picture, and I know that place. Cry. Look, they Cry is a little boy I respect him a lot. Cry printed even 2020 before I went down. He printed T-shirts for me and the king to meet me at the airport.
So why you think he broke away with anything? The guy was a good. He was a real good insider.
Well, let me just tell you one thing, my brother. Some people they don't like. They and Zoe band together. The people and Zoe they been having their differences. Sometimes I will go there to resolve some of the issue. If you look in my inbox now, which I can go that route, all the children they are my little brothers. I work with them. I respect them. The only thing, all of them, when I go, they can do transfer aggression. When they end so have an issue, then they come to me, and in fact, they will say, "Oh, you the one." But I've been intervening. They know that as a global chairman, I've been doing a lot of things. But again, they got that right to form any movement. And mind you, the one who says no today will say yes tomorrow. How many miles between yes and no? So I'm not bothered with that. I'm not frightened with
global chairman. These guys deflecting. These are feminine members. These are guys who help to form that movement. It doesn't bother you?
Yeah, it doesn't bother me at all. So let me tell you one thing. We have had a lot of this situation before. You know what I mean? The worst one was 2017. The picture, some of them sharing today, where you see Joe Biden, laying down like this. It was 2011. During committee, she's done. While I was in Morovia, and so talked to me, say you have to go to ground zero. No, Prince, I recruited. Master Chele is living. He's in Morovia. I recruited Washington Chele. When I was going to travel Washington Chele, 2011 was the day. As first city. Those children that work with me. As Mike Tete Duru. You hear me? All of them. So when somebody will come out today to say, "Oh, we got 4 years, so you think we can rest?" So they will be busy. You see, the political conglomeration is very dangerous because all of them, the people, then why they can't name their leader, because when they will go to the other person, just say that those are smart guys. Because the movement they will say that the person they carry now, then people start jumping up now because everybody get a candidate. That one has to be stressing my vein now, because tomorrow when it reach to the agglomeration stage, you know what they call agglomeration, where the politics will start messing up and people will be having political party, candidate or aspiring will be coming on now. The people will scatter. You hear me? Because
my will change hands.
Yes. Besides my changing hands, but tomorrow now, those are smart guys. When they ask them, I bet you when they show that leader from here to tomorrow, they not even from here to 2029, they will not show leader until 2028. Then you see them, people will start moving to different camps. So I can't worry about that movement because it's in the conglomeration stage now. So they are together. They are clustering against, because they call the other candidate, that your business is doing this, then they call the other person that your business is doing this. Those are smart guys. What you think they can stand on now to say yes? And that the person will take it. No.
Ask them who the guy, who the
No, they can't do that.
They say no.
They can't do that. It's a political conglomeration. And and they are congratulating. They will not tell you. They will not tell you. Those are smart boys. They are very smart politically. So when they tell you now that we carry challenge yoga, then the person who don't want me like steaming now, and then you will take other side. So all of them now they are conglomerating to say, oh yeah, we are group. And it is dangerous because people, all of them now they putting together. They putting together. You see CDC, when CDC went to election 2005, from there CDC started forming political grouping. And but then when they announced candidate, other people left from there. So we shouldn't, I'm telling all of the Zpmd members, those people, they are from our camp, most of them, they are from our camp. You see, Rana is one of those who had never, buy more so before. So when you see chicken running from the bush, coming, there's something behind, either snake or some kind of squirrel running behind the chicken. So what you do here is to pacify, to calm the situation. There is no need for to be, worrying about this. I told Zoe yesterday, because we have had this situation more than any other thing. You hear me? So, guys, prophet life. We got 4 years. 4 years now.
That this no to Zoe movement that they got Dubayu and other people, they coming, they appearing, and then that what made a senator to go to Grand Jide to. We saw him this few days dancing in Grand Jide, going to his constituents.
No, let me just tell you one thing, my friends. The one thing about you, one thing you should know that nothing worries Zoe. You hear me? So had gone through life.
I've never done this before.
Yeah. No, but listen now. Listen, let me tell you. So
came up with the say
no. When they say no, then that the devil go there to go up on that fish. That way you need the way is red. So that fish, that bubble fish, But let me just tell you one thing. They got it. Some of them, like the piggy who is posting picture now for Zoe, Romeo Canio. Yeah, he was one of the critics of Zoe. As a matter of fact, say he been with Zoe. So I never informed me to say, oh, the piggy with me. I don't know. I only saw him doing things. But for me, as a political animal, I welcome anybody in the camp. I saw it yesterday. He said he has already replaced how they call him Sylvester Crab. Sylvester Crab has been gone long time. Edward Joe Banga is the new media consultant for this organization. Sylvester Crab, before he could leave from Zoe camp, he wrote me. He told me, his differences with Zoe. I myself, I intervene. I've been intervening with them. But when time comes, it is Professor Crowder know where he and Zoe pass. All of them, they know. But sometimes, the politics is a bad game. So they will say all type of things. The only thing here is that you saw Professor Crowder, he was the first person that carried Zoe or transformer in Grand Jide, and he turned around, he said, well, you saw, maybe if you don't get that other clip where he was in Grand Jide delivering Zoe transformer. So that means, okay,
Is that the guy right there?
Yeah. That's my begin there.
That's a cry guy.
Yeah, very, very, eloquent, outspoken. He's a good guy. Okay.
Emmanuel Project also extend gratitude to Honorable Zoe Emmanuel. So you are welcome. As you can see, while opposition has been saying, now you have your own eyes to see this transformer that were purchased by Honorable Zoe Emmanuel. So you can take a look and say a word to your people. I'm quite sure there will be a ground program in Baton District. I think you are on ground. How can you say this one? Okay. I'm the chief of I'm from Carson Chico.
Mr. Drucker, global chair. If I was the global chairman, I'm going to be concerned. These are all permanent members. They are breaking away.
Oh, Prince, you know how many persons been breaking away from the movement, but they're not breaking away. They are not.
You go bring them later on.
Yes. Let me just. That's why I told you just now that the movement they own now is a conglomeration. And in political conglomeration, the people now they are very hard because almost somebody candidates that can announce that somebody expiring there. they are gravitating towards them. So no need. But from here to 2026, 27, you will see it will become political, agglomeration. In the agglomeration now, you will see where people will be falling apart because the other person coming with a group. And what happened today when they say that Charlie will carry and from here to 2027, then President you announce yourself. Then you keep Elijah announcing himself. You think the people will stay together because everybody got group. Some of them today, they don't want to hear oral candidate that the people will be bringing forth tomorrow. So from there, we will still pick our own group. Maybe some of them will see the reason to say, no, let me go back to my movement. Because no need. And our arms are open. I'm telling all of you, this open movement.
Those guys, when they come back,
huh?
Will you receive them with your whole heart? If
they are. No, let me tell you. I told you, I said the NTZ is an extension of the open movement because all the people down there, they are people who work with Zoe. So it's an extension. Let me just tell you now, what they're doing now, they are promulgating Zoes 2029 because they're promoting Zoe now because everywhere you go now, Zoe. And remind you, I want the guys, they are a good set of people. I met Ronald the other day. I want for them to do a petition. Sometimes you can petition your leader. Say, Zoe, yeah, you've been here now for so and so thing, and so and so time. Give the youth chance for them to come. Petition him. Then, in fact, Zoe has not even announced that he will be running 2029 because he's sitting on the seat. What happened tomorrow? Zoe is not running. So then what will they have? NT said, Zoe is not running. Look, I all right to say I want to rest. I know.
Guys, when I brought them on my show, one of the main reasons that they gave that the Zoe panel,
yeah,
they say the senator does not have a tangible on the ground, nothing, no structure.
But why you saw Jenna is not tangible. No, I'm not here because Zoe movement will be coming.
You are a global chairman.
No, listen. Prince, 2011 we explained the same thing. 2017 we explained the same thing. 2020 we explained the same development agenda. Those guys, some of them, they are open agenda. Anyway, they are development agenda. So I can't come here to belittle myself. I'm not right now. Zoe has his office, and Zoe having his chairman on the ground.
You've been around all these years with Zoe, Cherry.
Huh?
You've been around for a very long time.
Well, you saw one of the development journals. Somebody buying 6 or transformer. Is that government money? And so he went there and delivered it. So you want to tell me, I will come here now to tell you that Zoe bought, or Kia Moto for the market. Those are the campaign messages. The how Zoe been winning. But let me just leave you one word on there, one key word.
You're not leaving me.
No, I'm not leaving. I say one key word I want for you to remember, and everybody that watching here tonight. Okay. Zoe is favored, and Zoe been winning election because of this the goodest thing. The goodest thing. Let me just spell it to you. The goodest thing. DOODRSM. Because Zoe is a good man. All these things they're doing here, all of them, they got the goodness of Zoe, one way or the other. You hear me? Yes.
Let me open the line now, Mr. Jiroka, so people can call in because we've been on this for
I want to keep here for a few minutes. Let people call.
Let people call in and hear and hear and you can hear from the other people too. So let me call Mr. Jim City already on the line. So Mr. City, your question, please.
Okay, and thank you, and the Honorable Global Chair.
Can you hear him?
Yeah, I'm hearing.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Okay. I may not be of
1 minute.
Yeah, I may not be a fanatic. Want for you to do, Prince.
You may not be what?
A fanatic.
Okay.
I may not be a fan of Zopeno, but what I would like for you to do, break those that are against Zoe and those that are supporting Zoe. Because those that are against Zoe, they're supporting John. What John we are getting going to do for we?
Oh, I don't know how the guys. You'll please call back. You'll call back. You said we should bring the guys that are supporting Zoe and the guys that Zoe. We're trying to do that. The global will try to bring those guys.
I will bring them.
Anytime we call them, we will have maybe four people.
Yes.
4 for Zoe and 4 against Zoe.
Yeah.
the movement and for against the movement. That's what we're going to do here. That's we're opening our platform up for these brothers. Mr. Emmanuel Zaza, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Doba, and good evening to my brother, Mr. Jiluka.
Yeah, Zaza, how you doing, man? My people?
Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. I listened to Mr. Jiluka, but I still haven't gotten anything that I'm going to take out tonight. For me, I have chosen not to support any senator.
Wait a minute, you don't get anything that you're going to take out. Why? What Jerry say?
Mr. Doba? Mr. Doba?
No, I listen to you. Go ahead.
Okay, I called to talk, so just let me one ending and ask a question.
I'm asking you a question. They play that my show here. I ask you how I want to ask you. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. So you got to. I want to ask you because Cherry came to debunk. Cherry.
I have chosen not to support any representative or senator in Liberia because no matter what you do, we still cry beyond president. We waste our time both for senators and representatives, and we still cry beyond presidents. We are in America here. We go to free schools. They were not president who established free schools. They were law being passed by lawmakers. We in America, we small getting free food. They were not passed by president, they were passed by lawmakers. We in America, small buying cars all loan. They were not passed by president, they were passed by lawmakers. We come on this show to talk about lawmakers or speak against lawmakers. What have these lawmakers done? Like him, Mr. Jirokla, he's my brother. He and I came for 5 days. We talk a lot. Why is it that these lawmakers have done that we should keep stressing out being to be voting for them and be fighting for them? And tomorrow still blame Joey and blame Joseph Walker.
Mr. Zaza, I want to ask you. Wait, and I want to ask you. Jiroka said he's going to bring the movement. Jiroka main point here is that somebody questioned his credential.
So
yeah, so that's why you saw me.
Let me just.
The guys who want Zoe, let me end now. The guys who want Zoe, they will come here by tomorrow or day after. They will be here, and then we'll hear from them. Then we're going to bring the guys who do not want Zoe and the guys that want Zoe on the same something by Wednesday so they can be together.
Let me ask my question. You asked the question I made, and I answered. The question is, people who help you to form this particular movement, they are moving away. Why? You did not explain that. You did not give any reason. People who help you.
We are living in a democratic society. We are living in a democratic society. Okay, nobody is static. Nobody is static. Politics is dynamic. It's not static.
1 minute, yeah. So James City, the phone went off. I did not cut you off. The guy who was on the phone, he left and he called back and I answered it. So be your man, call and start blaming people for your technology that in South Dakota or North Dakota where we are. You don't have fabric there. We got our cable and passing on the sea and on us all around here. So call back. I will have you back. Go ahead, Mr. Jiruga.
Yeah, Zaza. We are living in a democratic society. Are you getting me?
1 minute.
I'm getting you clear. I'm not getting Mr. Jiruga clear.
Go ahead, Mr.
Jiruga. Okay, Zaza, you getting me now?
Oh, yeah, very clear now. Yeah, very clear.
Yeah, politics is not static, it's dynamic. We are living in a democratic society. When somebody wants to move anywhere, and people were in CDC and they left, they founded their own party now. You will ask Joseph why he founded his party. The people who enjoy from President Weah, you will ask him today why he founded a party. He got in a free movement. The worst part about this movement, Zoe movement, was 2020. At the heat of the election, Gene Doyle, who was our chairman in Israel, he resigned and joined another camp. We were not deterred. And that what makes you a political animal. So you want to tell me, you want to question me, why the children going away? Those people, they are grown-up people. Those people, they got their own responsibility. Should I control them? You see people, gallivanting all around Facebook, leaving Georgia. Are you not seeing it? Georgia living there, you seeing it? So you want to question Zoe too? My brother, I cannot be responsible for people leaving the camp. And the guy, you know how many persons coming in? It's a political movement. When you're tired, you leave. So that's it. And we are still talking with them. We're in consultation with most of them. They are our brother. We remember what all they've been doing. We respect them. And we got their footprint there. Some of them they're good for us. So I'm not deterred on that one. They myself can talk. They respect me. The reason why I came here today, I never came here to announce Zoe's development here tonight. Because if I came here for only 1 hour, then we will not leave from here. If I ask the graduate people, why is it they voting so? So it's not you say go to the pool to say you vote me. So that's why I will be asking people. Don't see their belated information.
And one time I said, why? Are we crying more than
Why you will be asking me? Ask the people who been voting so, 2025, they said 2025 that Stevie told Prince here that 2025 because they posted they love Do, and they told Zoe to be Do. Why they didn't vote for Gio Send they love Do. Why Gio they not win election? Why you take the man who glory to give it to somebody, the man guy who way of campaigning? Then you say because they love Do. Okay, Gio Do king now. So we love Do. Why they did not vote for Gio Do? No, we need to be straight in politics, man.
Okay.
You hear me?
Let Zaza use 30 seconds and conclude. Go ahead, Zaza.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jilokwa. Let me
Yeah.
answer the question. Why are people voting for so? The same reason we keep voting for president, 1947 elaborate has no destination. As soon as voting for people are not helping to make country better. To me, that's the reason. We vote for
Okay.
no, the person bow, the person talk, the person give us things, and we don't have scholarship.
Well,
And please.
okay.
Go ahead. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. City. When you want to continue with your question or your comment, you can call back. Nobody remove you. We don't remove people here. Yeah, so you need to start making this. You always do that. They think cut off. You are talking. You the guy on the line. They think cut off. They may call back. Be your man. Call back and start blaming people for a small little thing. So yeah, let us hear from Mr. City. Now he say, I call you up. See my 2 hands here now. Go ahead and go conclude, Mr. City.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say, in short, is that let's make it in a way that the Zoe movement and against Zoe movement, both of them should appear. And they have a civil debate. Instead of talking one group, when they leave the podium, they bring another group, they will not understand why another. Or let both of them be there, so that when one person says something, the other person can say no, why is it not fault? They can bring, respond to that. And but what I'm saying, if you majority of them say they don't want Zoe, that's a good thing. But you just say you want Zoe, but then supporting John Weir. And then what John Weir, they will come to that will be for him. That's my argument. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So, Mr. Global One.
Yes.
Let me do this for those of the people who just coming out here who say when Stephen was here the other time he questioned the Global One credential and he didn't graduate, and the Global One we just went and published here on the Facebook that the Global One actually graduated from the Des Moines College. So when please cut the thing up in your back color, and then you want to tell where you're calling from. So let me go and do a little playback here. The Global One guy get trouble. You see all the men will come back, the men are grown up there. So those of you who just joined this is Global One 2023. I go show Nancy Dover. Global One.
You want breakthrough?
I show you.
Yeah. May also rest in peace.
Yeah, Global One. Yeah, Global One son. Yeah, Global One. Madam Global One. Right there, Madam Droga. Right there. This is Global One, and these are look behind. This is not AR. This is a complete photo from the graduation, and right there, Global One certificate, Global One, and this is from that Des Moines area community college, right there. So those of you who question the Global One education, I mean, it's been clear here now that the Global One went to school, and people say, oh, the people do that in America here. These schools and the university, and where the people can check left and right.
Prince Double. Prince Double. Let me just give you one scenario. When I graduated 2023, when I was dancing, one of my sisters questioned, say they met out. They say, why Charlie dancing? But the man who get grandchildren that you don't want dancing for, how they call it, associate degree. Yes. When people they play who came from, they play far. Some of us playing Taylor today, and when we graduated from high school, we were very, very young. and nothing. I stay 14 or breaking year in Ivory Coast, without doing anything besides the teaching field that we enter in. So today when we come to the place, some people came here 40 years. They don't have associate degree. So if I take my own time, you know what it means to big window. Well, no, let me tell you one thing. I went to school here one day by day because I don't even know how to use computer good. So I was not doing the online thing. I got web blender class, but some of them the classes I can go on campus and do them. You hear me? So I don't. What am I happy with? No, Sunday is better than nothing. I'm so proud of that. I'm so happy to go to school. Nothing is late. Why you always question my education? When Taylor was president in Liberia, the man was having associate degree, you having college degree. Did you guys question his education? Or because of me now, say I cry, man, and I tell you guys so that me want that my own degree, you want to question? No. You're going to Dima. You ask my Bradley. My Bradley will tell you that.
Let me give you the time to conclude. All
Yes.
that will be in your parting comment.
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead.
Okay, so you want me to conclude now? Thank you, Mr. Double. I like this show here because it's so short.
For 1 hour here, Mr. Juroka.
Yes, now 1 hour. I'm so happy because I got other meeting. To go to.
On 15, anything when we hit 20, I will charge you.
Okay, no problem. No problem. Prince, I want to conclude. And what I want to tell everybody here tonight. What precipitated my coming here tonight is not because of the formation of NTZ or WATZ, because those are political new groupings that are coming on. Because as they forming groups, the other people forming their group, but time will come that will put everybody together. My own coming here tonight is for somebody who knows me to come and deliberately malign me, by using some voice that, in fact, by lying that there was a vacancy at LRA for Grand Jury, then so call me. So I came here to explain to people, because those people, when they say something, there are people that have been talking to me. You can see me coming here. But once you talk about my degree, I will come here, then you go and call Dima and go anywhere. So I'm not disturbed by that. I'm not disturbed by he coming here to talk to me. That man is my equal mate. For Prince, if you get chance anytime, tell him, for the sake of the public, if he wants to challenge me, then he can. But I will not even challenge Stephen because everybody knows a limitation. Those who moving with him. What did you get from Stephen when you were on your show? Besides applying emotionality, besides being so scrupulous, you don't do that to somebody who the people respect me. I'm not hating. I'm here. I'm in Des Moines. You want to come here to denigrate my degree? The man, boy, say who can graduate with blue gun? You don't know that every school get a gun to graduate with. That one makes you limited. But to all my little brothers out there, nobody should give credence to Stephen's allegation or what's it, the fallacies against me. As a matter of fact, Stephen doesn't know his own name because it's Stephen. So I'm not deterred. So those of you out there, my little brothers, those who know me, those who been honor me, those who been moving with me, I use my own pen. I don't wait for my child to come from school before I respond to people. I got my own page. So, Prince Double, I just want to tell you tonight, with the formation of NTZ, I welcome the NTZ. Equally so, I welcome those that are coming up because people don't get anything to do. Everybody wants to be busy. So, in army, they say man moving, man dropping. So, the other people leaving, the other people coming. And you see the group now, how everybody trying to, gravitate towards Zoe, and they forming a lot of movement because of the guys, But I told you just now they are in that kind of conglomeration stage and a happy stage where political party, different people from political grouping coming together because they will not name their organization now. So I didn't come here to net for Zopenu's development. Why should I come for Zopenu development when we have explained all those things? Some of them are Zopenu development. Some of them they are part of Zopenu development. Zopenu build their capacity. Human capacity is one of the development agenda of any lawmaker. In fact, Zopenu is not the only lawmaker from Nigeria. But I'm here tonight. Prince, I will be bringing a group. I will talk with them. As a matter of fact, I will contact their leadership so that they will be able to come on your show. And then Zoe office people will come here and so they will catalog Zoe's development. What the people want to hear, they want to hear it every day. So I'm not deterred. I'm not afraid of people. For me, I'm resting because we got 4 years. So people who want to be busy, they can still be busy with anything here because from here to go, right now we got political party in Liberia. We got CMC, we got CDC, we got United Party, we got all more than 20 some parties in Liberia. So right now we are leaving our CDC argument and getting into Zopenu business. So Zopenu, before you run Zopenu on the stomach and at the same time supporting CDC or doing all the one before 2029. Some of them will get tired and they will know what to be because right now everybody wants to be busy. So I want to congratulate them. I want to tell them thank you for forming groups. Those groups will help also to elevate Zopenu to promote its political agenda because the more you talk about him, the more people will be gravitating towards him. But tonight, I want for you to send the caveat to Steven. Anytime he goes somewhere, if he calls my name, or especially measures anything about my credibility, I will get to him. I will not, be deterred to say that small ball, whatever, because as a matter of fact, he and myself, we are the same age. I told you that before Stephen came to Zredu, when he came from Sando, he was having beer already. So he's now a child. So I just want to tell you, thank you, Prince. I'm here. And any of you, Ronald is my picking. You think why Ronald will come here? Ronald I even stay 2 years. He graduated from the college at the same college. I stay almost like 3 years. Ronald stayed only 2 years. Yeah, Ronald now he went to Liberia. Ronald went and Tuesday and went by and got 2 masters now. You think when somebody's sitting down, you're not talking about the person, or when we sit down, we're not talking, then you will come and question my degree. That's it was open again the job. So Prince, thank you very much, man. I just want to tell you thank you. This show is not about Zoe agenda. We need to send we are political animal. We will touch base with all the teenagers. So when we are on this show, you will ask all the questions about Zoe, about whatsoever, because I'm the global chairman. But tonight I didn't come here for that. So thank you, and thank you to your listening audience. Thank you very much, Mr. Double. Prince, are you there? Or Prince gone? Okay,
No,
folks.
I'm here. 1 minute. Don't run. I said before you go, I got a picture here I want to show you. I want to know if you know this guy.
Oh.
This guy right here.
Oh, can you zoom it?
You don't know that guy who casting your ballot?
Oh, I think that person.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, that means that. Where you get that from, my man?
2019. April 2019, Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Oh. Pray double, my man. Pray double, my man. You get the advance every day. Yeah. Yeah. That can't district.
Coons Rapids.
Yeah, Coons Rapids. That can't district election, eh?
Oh, yeah, you got it. You got
it. Or Grinded Association.
Samuel Jira.
Oh, Samuel Jira. Samuel Oshaka Jira. Okay. Yeah, my man. Thank you for the show, man. Thank you.
But try to get your guys. So I want 4 guys from your area because Dubai, they already set.
Yeah, okay. Oh, those guys will always be set. You know that new organization now. You know when you get new woman. If you get new woman, the people they will always be set. They are ready. They are unhygienic group. So I don't have and other group too. The people they are ready to. One good thing about them, all of them they are unhygienic people. So I will get the other people ready. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jiroka. Thanks for
Yeah,
the accepting my
yeah,
invitation.
thank you, my brother. Thank you very much.
Bye. So that was a global chairman there. He just came to prove some things here and clarify some things here. And this guy here, what the guy, Bobby Torre, do you believe this guy they called Darius Collins? He said, even God in heaven knows that Prince. Chiruka, you not go here. I want you to
No,
read it. They think they got road. Chiruka, lead 18. They got, look at it. They
yeah,
got road. Chiruka. The
yeah,
guy
go
said,
ahead. I don't
God
see,
said, the
I
guy
don't see
said,
it ready.
God said, even God in heaven knows that Prince Double is supporting his open. Between he and God, he can't deny that.
And you see that, you see how people can print the one who always. I got problem with print the one who always.
Bobby Torre, and that's the Bobby Torre is open with you.
Yeah,
That guy, anyway, Google, I got a thing like that for me. I
yeah,
like that.
it's good.
I like
It's
that.
good. Praise for as
I
once
love
you are
that.
living, the people will always say things that you are supporting this. That, yeah,
Yeah.
we have not reached to that political point where people will say that.
Right now, we're
We
not
are not
eliminating
eliminated.
anybody.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
can promote anybody. We can bring anybody. We're not going to get that kind of
So you
show.
want to tell me? So
No.
if somebody say no to Zoe, then when Zoe sees that person and he doesn't speak to the point, that I'll be having problem with, because he's a senator for everyone.
Even though when I called Zoe, when he answered
Yeah.
the phone, I said Prince Double. He cut the phone off. He
No,
cuts it off.
no. But Prince,
I'm
we
busy
call
right now.
you.
He cut
We
it off. I tried
we
two times.
we, we call you yesterday. Just that your he and myself were on the line yesterday. We call you because the man he wants to.
We were talking yesterday. I had a senator on the line.
Huh?
When you called me yesterday, senator on the line.
Yeah, but you are not listening to the man. You are not listening when the music were playing, the march were also. But anyway, we will talk that one later. But let me just tell you something, Prince.
We try to connect me and the senator together, but if senator said that my man I got a kunamo guy, I don't trust
No,
him.
no, no. Mama, you know the senator that Queen of man. Why the man was that man that Queen of man? You
He
know the
forget
man
my traditional son. You know.
a traditional song.
Oh man. But Mr. Kiroga, thank you very much for the show, man.
Thank you, Prince. Thank you
Uh,
very much.
uh, I just wanted Kiroga to read that particular comment from the brother Darius. That Darius, I don't know between people going say, oh, go, no, I mean, I'm supporting you. We're not supporting anybody. Anybody win grand jury. The people then they're going to continue to elect the senator. That's their business because they feel in the pain. They hit. So I mean, the senator doing a lot of good things when they continue to elect the senator. So there's nothing we can say about this. We can't say anything. We will just be there to bring our people. But what city say I would do that? Bring those guys, bring the other guys, and we're gonna have a debate or something. We want to know why these other guys want Zoe to go 32 years, and we want to know why W and Group want Zoe to stop at 23. Yeah, because we got 4 more years. We got 2020. We got 2025. So when he continue 2029, Joe Bennett on 19 years, that will be 4 plus 19 will be 23 years. The why you didn't say you should stop at 23, you should not go for and that's why nobody there and that's those nobody and guys that's their right to do what they are doing. To me, I believe that they are putting Joe feet to the fire. He's also going to Grand County. And Joe is there. He's meeting his people. That's a good thing that we see that the group and the movement doing. He was in those villages and town or wherever he went and saw the people, give them. I think is that a engagement thing that they do over there? Go to areas. Again, we want to bring Tomo Yaya here, Senator Tomo Yaya, Mary Johnson, Jacob Dibley. We want to know the engagement too with the, and then Jeremiah Shokan. We want to bring that. Shokan traveled the other day. He was able to come, but he traveled the other day. So we try to get these guys to bring them. Yaya, the Senator Yaya, I got a new number now, so I will call a new number tomorrow and we will set a date out. Mary Johnson also says she's doing some good things in the Kunambu Belt area there. We're trying to get those things and bring them and show them, showcase these things to the people. Senator Zoe Manuel Peno, yesterday, I think Chiluka had me, he called me like 3 times. But when I got on the line, the thing kept, then my phone kept cutting off or wherever. Well, we were supposed to talk yesterday, but I think we'll talk tomorrow because Senator, I think he's back in Monrovia or he's on his way. So when we get there, we get good network. We'll call the senator, we'll talk. We want Senator to also appear on the Print Double show so we can hear the senator side of all these stories and all these people leaving him, hear from the horse's mouth. The senator will tell us. And as Cherry said, Cherry respected these guys. He said that the guys right. These guys are big guys. They've been around for a long time. They want to go. That's their right. But again, they're going to stay back. They're not going to denigrate these guys. They're not going to attack them because there's a possibility and then going back to these guys, bring these guys. But it's politics now. It's not static. It move around. You turn it around, you bring it so you bring it this way. You have to be the person there to stay in the middle and grab things on when it comes to politics. And on the national side, when it comes to Joseph Boyka picking his replacing Gris and Sylvester Grisby, I think he picked one guy called Steven, I know Sequoia or whatever they call his name is. I will try to do a research on that guy. I don't know him too good. I'll try to check on him and know what he did or how somebody wrote on the page. But I think that my man Lofa Judah, he said the guys just said that what the guy said, but I don't know. That I mean we all mix in our places. You got people from Africa, people from Guinea, people from several and all the places and things like that. But people are talking, oh, just about I want to pick Costa. Boga in a grave when he's sleeping, you can never pick Costa. They will know where that man was going to pick him at Costa. Costa is a loose talker. He's a confused media. He's a funny little kid. You don't even understand what he means by politics. You gave your secret to Costa. So you and he argue one time. He went boom. He went to put everything outside to the wall. Costa put the man's medical record outside to the wall. You think Boga want to replace Costa with Grisby? Even when Costa wanted to do it, the unity partisan, the hardcore partisan, those people then, like Anthony Cassidy, then were never going to do it. Because this Peking is a guy who can just speak and speak and speak and speak with, like a cut head chicken. The man giving Omen Joseph Boyka things that he did with the Omen when they were together. The Omen trusted him. The Omen trusted Costa more than his sons, more than his children, more than his wife. This man here who you just met in the middle from politics is taking you to hospital. Doctor discussing this man, your illness or where your condition with this man. And he got off one money. I don't know if he can smoke because he smoked those cigars, those Cuban booms, and drank some hardcore liquor on it, and he just started talking. That the man, oh my boy, I'm gonna say me. I'm not the unity partisan, but I want to get very angry with that woman for making that kind of decision. Pick Henry Costa, a loose talker, send him to North Korea, let him be ambassador or some kind of a guy working on that side. North Korea, they Kim Jong Un, or send him one of those Bangladesh, those South American country around where they don't even have motor cars passing in some other towns. From Costa behavior, people in politics in Liberia will know what it's. They will know their limit when it comes to secret and trust people, your friends telling you things and you keeping it to yourself. People telling you things and you keeping it to yourself. You not just get up and start talking. What kind of a craziness is that? Let me bring Boo Unit on for about 10 minutes so we can discuss, analyze this thing. Bobby, you want to analyze this? You can call me. I can give you the link to. You can come so we can analyze Cherry Droga. I mean, Cherry, they say, oh, Cherry not go to school. Cherry, you pulled straight to the wall. He been getting his certificates, been getting his this, a degree, and this all over the place. Now he put it to rest. The other time, Bobby, I can remember Edith Uboti. Bring your credential here on the show. Hello, Mr. Zaza.
Yeah, Mr. Double, thank you for having me, man. How you doing?
Good.
Yeah, Mr. Double, seriously, we need to get serious with Liberia and not just branch there alone. I don't know those who are in a yes so and no so business. But who do politics in America are not suffering Liberia. Politicians are servants. They should go there with plan for the people. We should pass the station, giving somebody data boy and get today, call it representation. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to open. I don't know why they don't want him, but then they come with the issue. Those say they want to open. I don't know why they say they want to open, but the question is about asking why they keep putting so for all the while, but the man's not good. Mr. Double, do you know what Africa is nowhere? The people that are really developing in Africa are the one that were the white people. So the white people for them to come back into the dungeon. Then I brought there, struggling because no women left us. Then I also no choose to go, we love them. So people are asking because the men win, let's say 4, 5, 6, and men are good representative. And that was 20 years, 23 years. Mr. Double, tell me, what is the law that they have introduced?
Why they keep letting him?
Because we after representation, somebody buy a bit down for the representative.
Oh, but then you need to go educate. You need to go in your towns and educate your people.
Yeah, when they can't even go to school because the representative don't have scholarship for them. The representative not use scholarship to buy food. So if you know Mr. Double will go to school, and the Double church son will go to school. If he doesn't know Mr. Yonis, the Yonis will not go to school. The Yonis will not go to school. Because scholarship is not for people, it's not for grandchildren. It's not for people who are working for them. No, in a camp. You know, you call agenda.
Well, the people of Grand now, citizens like you, don't need to go back to the people and educate the people. Other than that, where your guys criticize will continue to lead us in there. So that's how we ask.
We join them. For me, it's not just about open, but any representative and senator that will be in that house, you keep selling scholarship to people because you know that, and you have code any law on the floor that will have national scholarship and wait in America here. I'm going to school. My father did not come to America before I came here. I go to school free. Before I paying me, people go to school. They are giving me money to go to school. That law make us made up laws. And we get more than the father I can and go to somebody and say because I'm full of because they pay somebody's school fees.
Okay, let's hear from Boo Unit. Thank you very much. We'll bring those guys and bring Joe later on. Maybe you'll come to this show one day and the people of all over the world, crown people will ask him. Thank you. 2
times. Mr. I said that on the show. As soon as America want to be, he said he wants to help for America 2 times. They can refuse to travel for America.
The man was in a town hall meeting. The man was in a town hall meeting talking to the people last month. I think, or the first week in the week of last month. So
now you want to put because you want to put that guy fighting now.
Okay, man. Thank you, Mr. Bujuni.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. I've been, listening. I listened a little bit to Mr. Jaloka. I think it's very important that we shouldn't, label people in terms of education, because when you get your education, it's for you. You see, you don't denigrate people or demean people because you have a higher education than the other person. Your education is for you. We interpret education based on what are you doing? What is the education doing for your people? You see, you go to school, you come from a rural area, or you come from a background where the people are illiterate. And then when you have the opportunity, or if you are blessed to go to school, use that knowledge to what? To improve, your people, to be able to improve their surrounding, improve their living standards. You see, how do you do that? You visit the people, you understand their problems, and then you come back and be able to, if you don't have the money yourself, you can go around and solicit funding. Like, for example, you can take out a project, look at toilets. You see, people, they still toilet the same way during, Charlie King time, as we say. Okay, people still go in the bush to help themselves and ease themselves. Some people still use leaves in those bushes. So what can we do? What can I do to be able to help our people over there? Okay, let's build the toilets in the towns. Okay, if we build the toilets, how do we maintain them? Okay, they got their water system where you can put a water tank up, and then you can what? You can run some pipe and all that. Use some pump to get a fresh toilet in the town, and then the chief in the town can be able to appoint somebody to what? To take care of that toilet, and then they can be able to rover around. The other person go there, in the evening. The other person go there in the morning. You see, and they can be, they can have tissue there. So if those are some of the things we're talking about. So you have to help the people. That's what education is all about. Because if you educate someone, you you do it so that you can be able to assist, to be able to help. It's not something to demean or to look down on people. It's a way that you can be able to help out.
What's your take on the show tonight with Cherry? The guy questioned his man's credential. The man did not graduate. They just took a picture and Cherry, and we saw video the pictures. And what's your take on that?
I didn't see the credentials, but I mean, if Charlie cheated or if he get the degree, he would Charlie. Okay, so it's not his business to talk about whether Charlie cheated or he didn't cheat.
What
Charlie didn't go.
What Cherry did, you think was right to showcase his
Oh
credentials?
yeah, I mean yeah, because if somebody accuse you that you got so and so qualification and you have it, you can show it. I think he was right to show it. If he has it, he can show it to what? To lay the claims down, to be able to lay the premises, to lay it to rest. So I think he did the right thing. If I had one, I would do the same. So I think Charlie did the right thing if he showed his credentials.
Let me play the video where the guy making the claim.
Okay.
And I will show you the video where Cherry showed his credential. That he actually did graduate. And he got some certificates from other places.
Okay.
Then we just speak on it for some time, then we get going.
Anywhere, student, me choir gown, you say you got blue gown, and you're not going to communicate in a, before. You can see one of your classmates, you taking picture, one just say on the wall, you take picture of it, and you put it on Facebook, or right, put publish it, put John already can't come in Charlie came here. We just got the news, but I was so, I was saying EPA. So I told her, I said, your room was just treating you, that I left from here for. They made two opposition, give it to Charlie. Guess what? Charlie went there, 1 2 years, 10 years on probation on the post period document. Charlie now get one paper for 2 zones. One paper, high school document say you don't have it.
So this is a guy who I brought on the show who made this allegation that Cherry did not get any document or paper to show that he graduated.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. These things goes around because most of our people, I'm not talking about Charlie now, but a lot of our people cheat. You see, and that's the culture in Liberia. People cheat with credentials.
In the US?
No, I mean they go in Liberia, they go to Liberia, and they tell the people that they get so degree.
And then you will talk. This is the 2023 when Cherry was graduating with his group. You can see here that he got people. You can see here his wife, his son, and then right there, that's Struga. You can see him here with the picture he took a selfie with people behind him. You can see that. You can see this one also. So that's Struga. And then he got this certificate 2005. He got another one here. Cherry went to China. He did a training there and he got this. This is they say Des Moines Area Community College. Right there. So he displayed these things to disprove the guy's claim against him.
Yeah, claim and counterclaim. I'm not talking about Charlie. Charlie probably.
No, we're talking Charlie tonight. We're talking Charlie. Do you think what he did was right?
Right? What Charlie did was right because Charlie got to prove to the people that he earned. He earned what he said he's earned.
The first person that did it was Eva Ubote. When some girl said she didn't go to school, he was brought even her University of Liberia. So picture where she graduated and brought her BSc from Liberia and came here and went to school and stole all these papers. Now Cherry Loga is the second man who's doing it now. Bobby too did it.
That's
Bobby too did. Even Bobby even went to GED. He brought a GED paper.
okay. That's good. Yeah, because I mean, a lot of people, because of other people, people tend to accuse the good people. You see, there are some good people. Good people like you and myself. We all went to school. We did our due diligence. Get our elementary, high school, junior high, high school. Pass the West African Examination Council. You go score the Y. Now there's a different name now. We did all those things. Went to University of Liberia. From there, some of us went to Kenya, went to Botswana, England, before America.
Before
Did
the
all these
national
qualifications.
exam,
But we
then
don't
came
go around to talk about it. But it just depends. If people accuse you and they say, "Oh, you didn't do this," and you did it, you prove yourself. So I think Chello was right to prove himself tonight. Yeah, but my main thing here on this thing, on the analysis part, is that education is for you. Okay, you get your education. When you die tomorrow, you go with it. You're not giving it to anybody. But what do you do with it? You see, that's the question. If you go to school and you gain the relevant education, what you need to do is to be able to help your people. How do you change people's lives? You see, and that's the question. That's the big question. Not getting no degree and hanging the diploma there all in your house and all that kind of stuff. But what do you do with it? Huh? You see, in the Liberian society, we all, look at, go to school, after school, then look for a job. You see, that's all. But that creativity is not with us. You see the Nigerians, you see the Ghanaians, you see the other people from different countries. They don't use their education to go look for a job. They when they get educated, they what? They form a business. And they get loans. They work for some time, they get some money, they get good credit, and then they get loan. And then they go back home and they open factories. Like, for example, they look for things like, what do the people really need here? Okay, like for example, you go to Zwedru. What do people really buy every day in the market? You are the marketing women. Oh, the people buy chicken soup. They buy salt. They buy fish. They buy meat. Okay. What kind of factory can I set up? Oh, people building houses. Okay. So maybe the people need bricks. They need blocks. So you go to China and get a big machine. You bring it back home. And then you start what? Making blocks. And people will buy it for you. Because it is made there. It's made in Grand Chile. You see? The same thing with cane juice. You see? We used to have Lipsuko in Maryland County, Liberia Sugar, Corporation, or Sugar Cane Corporation, or whatever they call it. Lipsuko. The boy used to have a large sugar cane kind. They used to make those sugar. That St. Louis sugar we used to, order from France and other places. So Lipsuko used to do those stuff. So in Granada, we can, if you come up with something like there are so many hanging fruits. You see, you can buy a whole land and plant a lot of sugar cane, whatever. And then that sugar cane, there are a lot of things that come from sugar cane, not only sugar. So, cane juice, you see, and you start bottling them. You can even put them in packages and people will buy them. You see? And you also employ people. Like, look at tomatoes too. Tomato in a can. You remember the tomatoes we used to buy?
Yeah, tomato pit.
We can open a tomato farm and can those tomatoes. And people will buy them. You do the small one. You remember you used to have those small tomato cans.
Yeah, those tomato
if somebody can bottle it, it will come down to building construction like nails. The nail people use to, to build, to houses, the zinc and all that, the planks. So you come up with what kind of factory you go to, because in Liberia, we don't make those machines to do the factory. So you buy the factory from China or from India, any other countries. And then you carry to Liberia. So those are things that if we say we get education, those are things we need to do. I mean, not everybody got money to go and buy those machines from China. But, when you work hard here in this country, after some time, you can get credit. Okay, you can get credit, and then you can borrow against your credit, or you can even borrow against your house, or you borrow against your equity, and you go and buy those machines. You go home and start your business. Even though people believe in those witchcraft and other things, but I mean, everybody will die when your time reaches. You die, so you're not something for people to be afraid of. So you go home and start. Yeah, but that's one of the things, Prince. That's one of the things people are afraid of. But we I mean, when your time reaches tomorrow, and who knows that door are going to die that day when he left the executive mansion. You see, don't have all the what? You have all the security apparatus. Even if he really wanted to live, he would have sent reconnaissance on the ground at the Freeport. Get some army people there to take guard. Before he get there. But you see, when things will happen, it will happen. So I don't think we should be afraid of witchcraft and all kind of stuff. Because when your time reach, that's it. You can't, because life is like it's like a cycle. You see, it's a train, train moving. When your time reach, you get off the train. So that's how life is. So the education thing, the only thing we need to be talking to our people is to make sure if you get your education, let's try to change lives. And these are some of the things some are all working on. We don't know when, we don't know where, we don't know what, but anything you want to do, you keep it to yourself until you do it. And you surprise people. You see? Because government job is not the only thing that we go to Liberia to do. You see, the senator job is not for everybody. You see, out here, do I appreciate that Zoe become senator for 30 years? No. There are other people in Grand Union that can become senator. Do I think that Zoe is doing the right thing? No. What do I think of Zoe? Zoe is taking advantage of the what? Of the things that people used to do way back. It's still continuing in Liberia. Suppress the people and what? And rule them, isn't it?
Yeah. So you think he's suppressing the people and ruling them?
Yeah, indirectly it's suppression. Because there's no good education. You think if there's a good education, Zoe will take a children to go to France and they will be in Liberia to go to school. It's not Zoe alone. Most of our leaders, they send their children to the United States, to United Kingdom in England to go to school. So you think if the schools in Liberia are good, you think they'll send their children there? So you, the leader, you have to what? Prioritize your areas, your education. Because if you send your children there, I'm going to say what? You have passion for your place and you want the place to develop. But if you are leader, the government paying you, like each of the representatives, they're getting what? $100,000 a year to do to carry development in their constituency.
Yeah,
the senator get $150,000 a year to do development in their constituencies. So those $100,000, those $150,000, look at them. Time for election, they use their money to what? To abuse the same people. They use the money that the government gave them to carry out, to build toilet, to build water pump, to build roads. They use that money to bribe the same people, and the people go and vote for them. So is that not suppression? If somebody is not, if somebody is not educated to the extent to know that the money they make giving you is for that your own money, it's not suppression. That's not a form of suppression.
But they give the senators $150,000 and get a representative $100,000.
Yes, every year.
For the Google engagement with their constituents.
Yeah, to carry out how they call it. In America they call it pork barrel. Like you remember John King, the pape from Arizona. Yeah, the pape used to advocate when you go to Washington. He advocate for some pork barrel. John McKay, yeah, he goes home to Arizona and carry out some projects. You see, the project will be what? You could build, water pump for your people. You could build roads. You could build bridges. Like, let me give an example. I'm from the, Global Belt. I mean, in most of our towns, the roads are bad. You can't even get to places like Gali Town. Way back, the roads were good. All the way from the main road, all the way going to the border with Ivory Coast, with that river there, the Kavala River. But now the road is black. You can't even go there. Bicycle can't even go there. Before I even talk about motorbike. You see? And the rest were all the towns, like Jelu Town, all those towns. You see? So you think it's not the guy's responsibility to make sure if you are a representative from that area and you're getting $150,000, $100,000, how much do you need to help the people to build a road?
Put few things and get open the road.
So our people is just knowledge. You see, some of us we can't go there and say we want to be represented because if we go there, they say, oh, the man talking plenty. What does he bring? That talking will eat, and that's what they will say. That's all. So our own responsibility is to make sure that we explain it to them. If they take it, fine. If they want quick money, let them take the quick money. Because at the end of the day, the $50 or $100 Zoe give you, after 2 weeks, 1 month, 3 months, that money finished. Then you start looking up again. Then you say, oh, government not doing anything. But the government really giving you money through your what? Your representative. What your representative doing for you? What your senator doing for you? This thing we're talking about, Zoe. Okay? Zoe is not the only person. There are a lot of representatives. The only thing we're talking about Zoe is what? Because Zoe been there for what? For more than 20 years. You see? And you say you want to go back again. The other guy there, you don't hear about them. Because they're not putting themselves out there. And then besides that, most of them have not been there for long. Yaya Nimla too. I'm not sure what he's doing. So these are some of the things we need to look at, all of them. Yaya Nimla just came, as a senator. So hopefully, I hope he's doing something in his constituency. Yeah, the other lady, Marie Johnson, I heard that she's doing a lot of, activities in her constituent. I heard she's building roads, she's building bridges and all that. That comes back to solar lights. Okay, solar light is a temporary thing. It's just like you have a soul and then you just put plaster there. You see that? Because solar light, how long does solar light last? Solar light will not go for more than 3 years. After that, the battery finish. That's it. You see? But if the high wire passing through Grand Jida, it's on the road. So what do? You buy a what? A transformer. Because once you buy the transformer, the people can get electricity in their houses. Not only getting it in the center of the town, but at least you can be able to put the electricity in your house. Your son in America or in Australia or wherever your son is, they can send you $100. You can buy a little refrigerator or what I would call Xbox, and you can drink cold water. You see? So those are some of the things that they talk improving the lives of the people. Not giving them $10, $20, $50. It's just like abusing people if you're giving them the money to get your votes. So that's why I talk about suppression.
So the senator was there in the place sharing money. You think it's not a good thing?
It's not a good thing because you're not helping the people. It's just like you putting a bandage on something that is eroding. Like somebody having their foot hurting, then you just say, oh, let's just put plaster there. Yeah? You have to understand the problem of that. What happened to that foot? Carry the man to the hospital or the woman to the hospital. Let them do blood work. Let them check the foot, and make sure that, they treat the problem, the root problem of the thing. In our places, the people have problems. Some people have land problems, land issues. Come up with law to protect the people's land. You see, because that's what legislature do. You see, come up with laws, you see, to protect the people. Okay? Come up with some projects in the county, in your district, in your town, in your village. You see, look at the people problem. Look at, they said that no teachers in the towns. What do we do to bring those teachers to help them to stay in the town? Build houses for the teachers. How much is it to build a house in a village? Huh? You buy these iron sheet, they want the people called zinc in Liberia. You buy the iron sheet, the people buy sticks, they build those houses for the teachers to stay in the town. So that children can go to school, get benches, tables, buy copybooks. Here in America, the people got all these things there, but they want somebody to, ask them, and then they give it to you. You see, these are development, because if you do that, you educating the children in the village, because at the end of the day, those children are the future leaders. The old people, they're going to go. Within 1 year, 2 years time, you must say, yeah. And in the next 10 years, all our whole hair will be gray. And we'll be, working with stick or something like that. What are we doing? What is the preparation for the young people that are coming from behind us? In England, we're talking about what? When I was in England, you have the Arsenal, you got Chelsea, you got all these Google teams. You know what people do? When their children are born, they carry them on the field. The young children. So they get used to it. By the time they get big, what the football still live on. You see? Yeah, the soccer live on. But you see, the same thing with Grand Junior Association. We have to encourage our children to carry them there. So that you will get old tomorrow. The Grand Junior Association still lives on. You see? So, it's that's why I say at the end of the day, we can't blame Zoe. Zoe is doing what the Liberian system is built on. Use the people, suppress the people, and then you'll succeed. But if you educate them, then what? They sideline you. And I had to say, why should I send this person to school? Because if I send you to school, you'll come, way back, they say, oh, when you send a person to school, you'll come and go after your woman. Because the man will be educated, then your name will not go. Only that person's name will go. That's a thinking that is not, it's not right. You see, and that's why you see most of our people, when Doe was in power, what did they do? They put a lot of guys in the army to guide them. When he come in, oh, Chi coming, when somebody coming in the town, oh, who will be there to take care of us? When Prince coming or Boo coming tomorrow, then you see the people in the town, walking around. Oh, our chief coming. You come in, you see people guarding you. That the kind of thing people like. They don't want the children to go to school. If you go, most of our schools, the last time I saw one of the kind of Guala people came on your show, and they were showing the schools that they built in their area. And when you look in the classroom, you saw 2, 3 children and 4, 5 children. You see, it's a shame. But look, go places like Kenya. When you go there, you see, it's very different. You see those children, and they're hungry for school. They go to classes. They carry, their own stuff. One time, most of the students feel in a primary school, area called Siaya district. What the children did, all of them, they went on strike. They started protesting. They want their whole school's board, all the principals and the vice principal to be dismissed. And the data set in. And the authorities were forced to sack the principal, to sack everybody. And then they appointed new people. Now the school is going on very well. You think they can do that in Liberia? Nobody cares, because we don't take education very seriously. So those are the things. So, at the end of the day, it was good that, Chiloka came and he was able to, vindicate himself, which is good. The other guy too, who accuses him, I know you will come and say what he has to say. So, but that's how life is. But the main thing is that if you're educated, what do you do with the education? Help your people, change people's lives. That's what education is all about. It's not to go and boast and to demean people or to look down on people. You don't do that. Education is not about that. The country we came in today, what do white people we are with? They don't do that. They use their education for the better, to help people, to help disadvantaged people. They contribute to the soup kitchen. People go there, people who don't have jobs, they go there to eat. You see, so that's what we should do when we get education. We go home and try to help our people. Yeah, so that's what it is.
When are you going back to Soto Town?
Oh yeah, I'll go in due time, because listen, when you're doing your thing, you don't tell people, you surprise people. before they go look and just say, oh, that blind you know, oh yeah, it all.
Give it what they. I had a Bobby
Yeah, before they look at their mind and say, oh, black amuda, oh, now I'm more about Inkere, Gad, then for Simon, the Injibo Manji over where they are, Madame, where he know where you're Moina and Posse.
Okay, man. Thank you very much, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, those things that we need to talk on this sometime. Thanks.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the show. We're going to try to see. Chad is going to call the other group, and I'll call the other group, you on a group, and then we're going to have a discussion on the yes group and no group. And I'll be in the middle. The 3 guys, we one side, 3 guys, we one side, be right in the middle. Thank you, and have a wonderful new week. Stay blessed.